Hi, my name is Marcelo Tubert, T-U-B-E-R-T, and I'm an Antias Company member. Welcome to this tour developed by the Antias Theater Company as part of our podcast series, The Zip Code Plays, a celebration of diverse culture and history of Los Angeles neighborhoods. I'm so excited to be learning about the zip code 90069 West Hollywood, known affectionately as WeHo. WeHo, we go, let's go. So here we are in the hills of WeHo, West Hollywood. And you can see behind me, that is a very famous house. It's called the Stahl House, and it's considered an iconic representation of mid-century modern architecture. In 1954, C.H. Buck and Carlotta Stahl purchased a small lot above Sunset Boulevard with a vision of building their dream home. They hired famous architect Pierre Koenig to design it, and construction began in 1959. Right now, we're at the corner of Holloway and Sunset Boulevard, the beginning of the Sunset Strip. This was an amazing place in the 60s and 80s. Rock musicians, artists, people hung out here. Hippies, I was one of those hippies. Used to come up here and just hang out. The Whiskey A Go-Go, the Roxy, very famous clubs. Jim Morrison of the Doors, another great artist, played at the Whiskey. This place was amazing. During the 20s, WeHo was unincorporated, and that meant that LAPD could not come here and enforce the law. So during Prohibition, there was just a ton of illegal clubs, casinos, and speakeasies. This place was cool and groovy in the 20s, in the 60s, and now. Here we are at Book Soup. This bookstore was founded in 1975 and today houses more than 60,000 books. It's known for its high-profile author readings, limited edition books, vinyl records, celebrity clientele. It is an amazing place. Come on down, buy a book. Oh, hey, you may be wondering where we are. Hugo's on Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood. This place has been here over 40 years, committed to creating a sense of community with really good food from scratch, and open for lunch, dinner, breakfast, and of course, happy hour. Cheers. Los Angeles is a city filled with little gems. This is the Schindler House. It was designed by architect Rudolf Schindler. Today it's home of the Max Center for Arts and Architecture. The interlinking L-shaped apartments were a mixture of individual studios and communal living spaces, built between 1921 and 1922 at a total cost of $12,550. Isn't that amazing? Here, in the middle of West Hollywood. What you're seeing behind me here in West Hollywood is the Pacific Design Center, a 14-acre campus that opened in 1975 with Center Blue. I've always known it as the Blue Whale, designed by architect Cesar Pelli. The Green Building opened in 1988. I find it intriguing that Norma Scalarak, an architect, also contributed to the architectural design, but like so many women architects in corporate firms at the time, was designated as a project manager. So she wasn't credited for her design work on the Pacific Design Center. Still, all in all, it's a magnificent piece of architecture. Hey, we're here on Santa Monica Boulevard, which is part of the historic Route 66. It spans the city of Los Angeles from East Hollywood we're working here, all the way to Santa Monica Pier at the Pacific Ocean. This stretch of Santa Monica Boulevard is the heart of the LGBTQ community and nightlife. Hey, thank you for exploring 90069 West Hollywood with me. If you haven't yet, please check out our free audio play about this area, 90069 West Hollywood, titled Brunch Interrupted by Sean Abley. It's available wherever you get your podcast or at zipcodeplays.info. That's zipcodeplays.info. See you next time.